to this lesson on summarizing data distributions. So I'm going to jump right into the box in the center of things to remember. Things that you want to think about when you're looking at data distributions are they symmetrical? Now, symmetrical just means that there is the same amount on either side of the middle. Left skewed would mean that more of the data falls to the left of the peak. Now, what that means is it kind of has what we call a tail to the left. So it would look like this and then kind of come up and down. So you see on the left side, it trails out a little bit more. The third way that you can talk about the data distributions are right skewed, which means that more of the data falls to the right of the peak. So that would kind of look like the opposite of what left skewed is. There'd be a peak and then it would trail off to the right side, and that's why we call it right skewed. So you're really looking for where it trails off there. So let's jump over here to the left now, number 1. Describe the shape of the data. So what I like to do, if I can, is kind of draw this and see if I can figure out, well, I see that it seems to be trailing a little bit more to the right side. It does not seem symmetrical. Symmetrical would look more like an even amount on either side of the center. So since this, number 1, is more pulled to the right side, we would call this right skewed. Number 2, to the right here, asks us to identify the IQR and then describe the shape of the data. So the IQR is from your Q3, take away your Q1. So we're subtracting those two numbers. So my IQR here is 17 minus 14, which is 3. So the spread of the center of my data is a distance of 3. But when I look at this data, I see this whole section over here to the left, which is much more pulled out. And that tells me that this data is more left skewed. I hope that these 2 examples have helped you with this lesson on looking at various data distributions and describing them. And I look forward to seeing you again in another video. Bye for now.